Hello, this is Alex the Spiritual, and the the podcast number 4 is here, I guess. I think it should be number 4. And in this podcast, what I will be talking about is the downfall of religion. Or should I say the downfall of religions? Well, a little bit of a triggering topic, huh? Right there. So, okay, let me get started with this. So, what this podcast is about, as you can see from the name, is it's about spirituality, and I will take the concept of religion from the viewpoint of spirituality. Okay, what you should pay attention to when it comes to religions and the difference between spirituality and religions. And yeah, so let's get started. So let me first say that I'm not in any way saying that there's no God or there's that the religion is bad or something. I'm not an atheist. I was never an atheist because no atheist could prove me that God doesn't exist, and no religious person couldn't prove me that God exists. So I always kept myself agnostic. That's what it's called. I was always being like, well, there's no proof, so I guess you couldn't say there's God or there's no God. So that was my viewpoint until the point I found out that God exists actually, and it has a scientific name, the subconscious mind. Okay? So, I talk about this in my other podcasts. I guess the podcast, What is Spirituality? You can go listen to that if you want to go deeper on that one. But to get back to the topic of this podcast, the downfall of religions. So I believe there are negative forces in this world that that may change some things in the cultures, and they may cause damage by that. What do I mean by this? For example, everything in a religion is symbolic, okay? Don't take everything seriously. Like, it's not like, oh, there's this entity that's called Satan, and there's this other entity that's in the sky. It's called God. It's not like that, okay? It's not like that. There are these entities called, I don't know, what is that called? Angels. Well, here's the thing. These things are real, but they are frequencies. Okay? There are frequencies that your brain can tap into and cause you to get better results in life or worse results in life. The ones that cause you to get worse results in life is ego. Ego is the same thing as Satan, okay? Your logical mind is Satan. I want you to realize this. This is ego. Everything that you think logically, I am me, and this is another person. That's not true. Everything is the same thing, okay? You are not just you against the world, okay? You are a part of this nature. You are the part of this whole thing, this harmonious thing called universe, all right? So, this brings me to my point that I want to make in this podcast. The downfall of these religions, the point where the religion becomes your enemy instead of your friend, okay? And that is when they say God is outside of you, God is better than you, okay? You are nothing. You can never be like God. This is the downfall of religions. Why? Because I can assume that people who introduced this thing called religion into the culture, into the public, they realized, okay, this is making people feel good and they feel enough and their lives get better for sure, because this is spirituality, the practice of spirituality. But at the same time, it also makes them so content that they don't give us any money. So, like I said, there are some dark forces, some negative forces in the world who want to starve world from the abundance, who want to starve world from money. Okay. Well, you might be asking yourself, who are these people? Well, some people call them elite, some people call them, I don't know, whatever the hell you want to call them. There are some forces, there are some frequencies in this world that doesn't want people to get money. They want to take money from people. They want to take the abundance away from the people. The food industry, all the other things. They want to take it away from them and then sell it back to them with money, an imaginary currency, which is just paper. So, yeah, I want you to bring your attention to these things and realize that the downfall of the religions is when they say God is separate from you and it is better than you. So you always feel empty. You always feel you need to get something in order to be abundant. You need to buy something in order to be abundant. You need to do something. You need to help others. Be a slave to the system. Be a good guy and never talk shit about anyone else if they steal from you even. Never stand up for yourself. And just be this little nice boy, and the God will love you, which is something that's better than you, which is not you. So, yeah, this is the downfall of the religions. And they will try their best. They have made it so clear for you to be so scared of questioning this. They even say, oh, it's the game of the Satan that wants to make you think you are the God, but you are not. You are nothing. Well, this is not true. Okay? You are the God. You are not this body that you think you are. Okay? You are not just consisted of this body that's listening to this podcast through this ear. You are more than this. You are connected to the God. You are a part of God. You are not separate. Okay? You are a piece of this whole harmonious thing that's going on in the universe. So, yeah, this is the point I want to make. They want to somehow, I think this negative force has somehow had an influence in this thing, religion, to be able to make some money out of people, right? If you tell someone that you are enough, you are God, do you think if you tell someone that they have already in themselves whatever they need, do you think they're gonna give you any money? Do you think they're gonna put in any effort to build this imaginary, I don't know, skyscraper that you want to go live in? Do you think they're gonna do that? Do you think they're gonna buy your medicine to somehow get rid of an illusion that was called sickness? Do you think they're going to do that? No. So, yeah, these are the realizations that you might make when you're doing your spiritual awakening journey. So I'm not trying to rush your way here. These things might sound so much out of your reality, but these are the realizations that I myself made when I looked through religion. I grew up in a very religious country, which was promoting Muslim culture. And I came across so many other religions. I've been to church with my friends. I've been with Christian people, So it's not that I'm against religion. I think religion is making very, very good points with good examples. Okay, all those stories that are being told. No, they're real. Of course, there are stories. This is like mythology, okay? These are myths. And they could be true if you believe they are true, right? So everything is an illusion. Don't take anyone's word granted. For example, you go to the school and they teach you all of these things about the history. This happened in the history, and that happened. And this guy was a bad guy, and this guy was a good guy, right? You go and just read those things in the history class. Do you think all of those things are true? All of them are real? Did you go see those things with your own eyes? So, yeah, everything you see, everything you hear is like an illusion, and it's up to you if you want to give in to that illusion or not. So, basically, the point I want to make here is that when they talk about God in religions, they are talking about a state of mind where you are so high and you are so capable of things. And when they're talking about this negative beings, Satan or whatever, they are talking about ego, the mind that wants to resist, right? They say that it's speaking to your ears, this voice inside your head going on through the whole day, right? This is not you. It's just, in spirituality we say these are visitors coming into your brain, and you should just observe them. You shouldn't listen to them or think that that's you. All right? What are you? You are the observer. You are the whole. Okay? You are not just your thoughts. So, that's it. I want to keep these podcasts short. So if you enjoyed this, you can also go find my Instagram channel from the link. It should be somewhere in the description. And that is the downfall of the religion. Like I said, I don't think religion is something bad. I don't think it's something good. I think it might be helpful if you start noticing that anytime in the religion that they are mentioning God, they are actually mentioning your subconscious mind. They are mentioning your connection to the whole universe. Yes, I hope you get a better life, a life full of abundance, and make some good realizations in your life that help you in life, don't set you back in life. And yeah, peace. See you on the next one.